Good morning everyone, happy Wednesday and welcome to Hunky Dory TV. We have a brand new launch for you today and it is a super speedy, fantastic selection that we are going to be showing you. But before we get to that, let me introduce our guest for the day because I'm not on my own. My name is Natalie Musprat. I'm going to be your host for this hour. It's Wednesday, so Gemma is in the production station. Good morning, Gemma. And over in the demonstration station, of course, it's Kat, straight from the telly.
Thank you.
Good morning, Kat. How are you?
I'm good.
Did you have a fun day yesterday?
It was brilliant, yeah. It was really, really fun.
It's always fun down there at Hobby Maker. Okay, so before we get to it, before we show you the fantastic things we've got on in store today, and before we challenge Kat in our demos, that's going to be really fun. Let's have a look at this week's Win It Weekly competition. And it's a really good one this week. I am actually shocked that this is the Win It Weekly competition prize because I'm not sure that we actually have a lot of these left in the building, but no worries. 5 have been secured for our giveaway, and that's what we're giving to you, our brand new, our amazingly incredible craft storage box. You get 6 of these super handy storage cases within here. They're all Loctite, so you can put in your gilding flakes in here, you could put your inks, you could put your blending sponges, foam pads, tape, glue, you name it, they will all go in here. It's like a little super handy travel case, whether you're going to take it away with you with little bits and pieces to craft, or whether you're sort of keeping all your gemstones in colour coordinated fashion in there. It's a perfect prize. You need to like, share and comment on the video the answer to this question to win. Where were fortune cookies invented? Is it A, Berlin, B, Osaka, or C, San Francisco?
Ooh.
Do you know the answer?
Well, you would think it would be obvious,
exactly,
so it makes you want to go for not one. Yeah.
It's not. So, shall I tell you what me and Dan guessed?
Okay.
And we don't, like, me and Dan had no clue. Me and Dan guessed San Francisco. I'm not sure what the girls guessed yesterday. I imagine that Rebecca would know this because Rebecca does know some random facts sometimes, but who knows?
Who knows?
For your chance to win this incredible prize though, get your comments in. 5 people are going to win and you can enter as many times as you like throughout the week. So it's always worth throwing in those competitions. Okay, let's have a look at this VT and we're going to get straight into this fantastic show. How incredible are those cards? You would never ever know that this fantastic product came in these super tiny little pads, all there for you. These are our quick cards selection we've got for her, for him and for the kids, and they're absolutely incredible. In just one pad you are going to be able to make 16 cards. So across the 3 pads, that's 30. Someone help me out. I got as close as. Why can't I do maths today? 36 is 2.
32 is 2.
32
60,
is 2.
yeah.
68. 68, 48.
48.
48. Oh my goodness, I know this. I do this all the time. 48 cards. Right, across these 3 pads. I do apologise, I am not with it right now. 3 pads, 48 cards, the chances you're going to be able to make. And look at that price, just $29.97. If you want to get the whole collection, which includes cards for everyone. It's incredible. You get 8 designs in each, 2 of each, which is great if you've got a favourite, and they are just absolutely perfect because you have everything included in here. So let's have a look at the first pad in all of its glory. This is our quick cards for him. It's £11.99 if you just want to get this on its own, or £10.79 if you are in the club. Now this is incredible because of course you've got the amazing makes on the front for you, but then we've also put together all of the different designs and instructions on how you can make them up super fast, and this is one of those super speedy makes as well. So let's have a look through the pad and what you're going to get. So we have for you, like we said, 8 different designs. 4 of those designs are A6 in size. 4 of the designs are 5x5 in size. So you're going to get your card blank already in here. It's scored across the center. You just need to trim it out. You've got your border strips. You've got a main topper image. You've got 4 different selections of sentiments within this one as well, and then you get your beautiful handmade by you for the reverse of the card as well. So you get 2 of each in that design with the beautiful harbour scene. Then we've got the very funky camper van in here. That one again is A6 in size. Really lovely sentiments throughout all of these as well. We've got have a great day, many happy returns, adventure awaits. So they're really fitting with the theme. Then we have this beautiful house scene which says, wishing you all the very best, home sweet home, sit back and relax. So even though they are sort of like popped into these sort of gender categories, I think grabbing them all in the bundle is the best opportunity for you, because then these cards are so relevant to different ages as well, aren't they? I mean, this one would be perfect for any sort of young kids who are into sort of motocross or anything like that. Have a really good day, you're the best, for a cool guy. So you've got those ones, and then we're going to move on to the 5x5 ones. So we have the beautiful birthday one here, especially for you, enjoy your day, many happy returns. We've got, oh, there's 3 in that one.
Cheeky.
Sneaky little one. We've got World's Greatest Dad, so perfect for Father's Day as well. We've got that one covered for you. We've got the football themed one, enjoy your special day, with that really fun image on. I love the card blank on this one as well with all those designs. Then we've got the fantastic beer selection there, which I think is perfect for maybe sort of that age of sort of like maybe 18 to 30, when you're not sure what sort of the style, then this one is great. Happy birthday for a dapper chap, cheers to you. So that is the final of your 8 selection of cards for your quick cards for him, and these are just some of the ways that you can be making these cards up. So obviously you can make tent folds because we can be using them in this way. The border strips have been added to both the bottom and the top. I really like the placement of the sentiments on that one as well. We've got another one here with those sentiments at the bottom. You can use as much or as little with these cards here, which I think is really awesome, because it's completely down to you. The shape of card you make, the style of card you make. We've not gone too heavy with the designs of the cardstock so that they can be used in all of those different shapes and directions, and then the amount that you add on with, say, your border strips or the sentiments, whatever you have left over, we can be using in a number of different ways as well, and adding cutting into these, adding them onto other bits and pieces, like has been done here, just chopping into that 5x5, taking a 5x5 card blank and turning it into a twisted easel.
I'm going to be doing a version of that one later.
Really?
Yeah.
This is so exciting. But this is the thing, you can make them as simple or as experienced as you want them to be. They're super, super handy, just all together, crafting pads for you. So whether you are someone who is new to this, whether you're someone who loves to craft with children, grandchildren, then this is perfect for them as well, because it is at that level that they can do it as well. And I think it's fantastic for anyone who has sort of groups like that.
And if you're crafting on a budget this year,
yes,
because we're all having to cut back a little bit with the times being as they are, to go in now, get that set of 3 for as little as like £27, and that could be all your cards sorted for the year.
Everything.
Maybe throw in your little book of sentiments,
Yeah.
and then you can just change the sentiments up a little bit if you need to,
Yeah.
and you're done.
You are. It is really quite a great mix of sentiments, and I think I love it, and I know it was so popular yesterday as well. So that is the first of our 3. We're going to have a look through the others in some detail after this, but Kat, we've got a challenge for you.
Yes.
So you can see the little 10-minute clock we've got there in the top corner. What we're going to do is we're going to put this 10-minute timer on. We're going to go straight over to Kat, and we're going to see just how quick she can make these quick cards. So we're going to challenge her to make as many as she can in 10 minutes.
Shall we go?
Are you ready, Kat?
Yes.
Let's do this.
Right. So, I might not be talking so much in this because I'll be concentrating on getting them done. So the first thing you do is you're going to cut out, you're just going to follow those dotted lines and
cut out.
Thingy. You know, this was my idea and now I'm regretting it.
Oh,
already.
I do it all the time. I'm always one for on Hobby Maker saying, this concept card, you can make it in under a minute. Say that, one of the directors are going to go, oh, can you, Natalie? Well, let's test that, shall we? Let's put a minute clock on. And then it comes past a minute and you still haven't made the card and you're about 10 seconds out. But no, I think it's a great testament to just how fantastic these makes are. All of these pieces are die cut, so apart from your card blank, obviously we needed to keep that in the sheet. Everything else, your border strips,
Yep.
your sentiments, all of this is die cut for you, so we just pop it out as we would on any other kit, and you can make super speedy cards in a matter of minutes, which I think is absolutely fantastic, if I'm honest.
She'll say, and she'll take 10 minutes to make one. I am just sticking with the basic designs. I will show you something a little bit more intricate with them later, but we just want to the quick cards, and we just want to show what you can do.
Shall we
with
have
that
a look
time
to see who's joining us this morning? Good morning, Heather, Viv, Cindy, Angela, Janie, Jackie, Vicky's watching as well, Heather's joining us. Good morning to you all. We're hoping you're all keeping warm today because there is snow about the place in Lancashire. Me and Rachel have come in from the snow in the East Lancs. Here in Preston it is very icy, very icy on the road, so be safe if you are going out. So many different answers to our Win It Weekly competition. It is confusing me even more. I can't wait to find out the answer on Friday.
It's good when we've got one that's a bit more challenging.
It is, isn't it?
Because, I mean, you're going to think, to start off with, you think of fortune cookies with your Chinese, don't you? So you're going to think it's going to be that. But there's so many big towns now have major Chinese districts and stuff. So card one, done.
In under
So it could have been
2.5 minutes. See?
So it could have been anywhere. So let's go
I mean,
for
your
an
kettle
A6.
takes longer than 2.5 minutes to boil, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. If you just need to maybe nip up to the toilet because you've forgotten that it's someone's birthday the day after.
Well, this is what I said yesterday on Hobby Maker. You know, your friend pops round for a brew and then she mentions that, oh, it's little Jimmy's birthday this week. And you're like, oh no, I forgot. You just sit there. I'm going to go and pop the kettle on. And you can make one super quick.
I think definitely, Kat.
Yeah.
Well, we can make it to 3.
Do you think we'll do 3?
I'm holding out hope, yeah. Maybe 4, but I won't stress you out too much.
If we get to 4, it might just be like a really simple one.
That's fine. That's the beauty of these. The design has all been done for you. So you don't have to go super funky with these designs. You choose how extravagant they are. You choose how fancy they are. We've given you amazing patterned card blanks. We've given you super funky border designs. You've got the incredible, super easy toppers and sentiments. So no matter what you're choosing to do here, we can get this done. What sentiment are you going to go with?
I don't know. I'll see what fits when I pop this on. We'll bring you. No,
Oh,
we'll
I
come
like
up
it.
here.
I liked it either way there. Can't be saying things like that though, can we?
Like what?
Like, oh, I think you should put that there because it's going to put you off.
Well,
That's really cool. The crisscross of all of those different elements there really, really works.
It's me fighting with my foam pads. It's the
I know,
one.
trying to find them. But it's fine though, Kat, because you know what? All of our foam pads, these essentials that you need to use with these quick card pads, they're all part of the Pound Shop. So you can get these pads
too,
and you can get all of the bits and pieces to go with it for probably under the price of £30. So if you've got a friend who loves crafting, this is where you start them off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is it? So you get an even better discount if you buy more foam pads. That's exciting. You get 10 of your foam pads. It comes to £8. So you can get mix and match between your strips, your little squares and your bigger squares, and then you've got something for your sentiments, something for your border strips. You are all sorted. Don't worry, Kat. We've still got time on the clock.
Have we? I'm trying not to
Yeah,
look.
don't look.
4 minutes.
Don't look. I won't tell you.
As I say, it'll put me off if I thingy. Let's go. Should we go wonky donkey for this one?
Oh, a little diagonal. Fancy. She's doing a good job here, folks.
You know, and sometimes with cards like this, it is better not to think about it too much. The more you just go into it and do nice and quick. Love that the back of the card is decorated as well for you,
yes.
So you can.
It's super, super handy when it's like that.
And this is one of the elements as well that really means that you can extend these items if you're wanting to turn them into something else, spend a little bit more time on them. That having that second decorated panel is really, really going to help you.
So we've got just coming to 3 minutes. We've made 3 cards. There's definitely enough time for another one.
Bits are stuck on there, do you think?
Definitely.
It's me crafting in my mess though now that's going to be the issue.
I think we'll be absolutely fine, Kat.
Let's add just a little tag on here.
Every single one here you've made completely different. You've used your border strips in different ways, so it just shows that even though they are super, super simple and easy to make, you can get so creative with the different ways that you pop all of your elements together.
Card 3.
Love it. We'll show you all the cards
at the end.
Show you all the cards at the end, but we just want to squeeze in another last demo. She can do it. I bet people are all shouting at you at the telly.
What are we on? 2 minutes.
You can do it.
This is the biggest pressure, this one here.
But this one has such beautiful designs down the centre that I think you could just get away with your topper, you know.
Do you think?
Topper and a sentiment.
Let's just take one strip. Just go on. Just let me.
Go on then. Just under 2 minutes now. 2 minutes, 4 cards, all completely different, made using our brand new Quick Cards collection. And you've seen a nice mix of the for her here.
Yes, we've had for her, we've had for him, we've had for the kids.
We've mixed it all up for you.
We've gone for them all.
Absolutely fantastic. Quick crafting. Catherine, she has asked, are there envelopes included in this set? There aren't envelopes included in this set. However, You can buy envelopes on our website. Do you know what I might do? I might speak to lovely Lisa and see if she can put them on our quick cards page, because you can buy them in both A6 and you can buy our envelopes in 5x5 sets, which will be perfect to work with these. So if she's watching, she probably is. Lisa, I'm giving you another job to do. Please could you pop our envelope packs on the quick cards website page?
Right, I'm really. What are we on? Have I got
It's
time
okay,
to put this
25
I want
seconds.
one more sentiment after this, you see.
You
so
want
I'm
one
hoping-
more? Oh, Kat.
I know.
Go on. Can she do it? 17, 16,
That is not
15,
helping,
14,
Natalie Ross Pratt.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. See? 5 seconds to spare. And she's done it. She has done it. It's like crafting Olympics, isn't it? 4 cards made with our amazing quick cards pads, all in under 10 minutes.
So that's
and I'm
2.5
saying under 10
minutes
minutes
each, isn't it,
because
really?
you did do it with 5 seconds to spare. I love the different shapes as well that we've got in here. How absolutely fantastic.
That was fun. I
is
enjoyed
that was really, really fun actually. So you saw some of the For Her card makes in there. So let's have a lovely little look at this pad in all of its glory. Again, 8 fantastic designs, 4 5x5 in size, 4 A6 in size. You get the beautiful foiled borders. We've got foiled detail on all of our elements. Just to point out as well, these sections here are, I think, the same shapes as some of our nesting dies. Now, I'm not sure anyone's tested it out yet, but can you make apertures, do you reckon,
Oh, I bet you could.
from our nesting dies?
I bet you could.
I bet no one's looked at that, you know, but we'll test it for you, because I'm sure you could make apertures here with your nesting dies that are shaped perfectly to go with these. So your sentiments on this one: sending birthday kisses, wishing you a sweet birthday, enjoy your special day. And you have the beautiful birthday cake on that one. Then we've got the lovely bunny image that Kat finished off with. Did you do this one? I feel like you did another one. For somebody special, love you so much, and birthday wishes on that one. You can see that the cardstock as well, you've got that score line in there, so all you have to do is follow the cut lines on the card to cut that out perfectly. Then you've got the beautiful happy birthday to you, it's time to sit back and relax, world's best mum, loads of occasions covered with that one. Then the beautiful peacock we've got for a special friend, born to stand out, it's your birthday. We've got other designs in here. Look at this beautiful one. This is a gorgeous card for a sympathy occasion, but then also I think it's a gorgeous card for a wedding card.
Yes.
Because it's beautiful with those white roses in, especially at this time of the year. With all my love, thinking of you, have a wonderful day. And like Kat says, we have our essential book of sentiments, so if you do want to use this for a wedding card and those sentiments obviously don't fit that occasion, then grab your essential book of sentiments. You'll be able to use one of our white and silver sentiments on there, and it will look beautiful. We've got the lovely bike design, have a great day, life's a journey, enjoy the ride. For a really lovely friend, I had to read that again because I was like, is that right? And then this is the one that Kat finished off with. You're so lovely, happy birthday, from me to you with love. And then that beautiful bee one that Kat showed off as well. Happy birthday, you're a queen bee. Thank you for being there. See, it's tiny writing. I had to make sure I could read it properly. Absolutely stunning designs in this one. That is all of your 8 designs from your quick card makes in that one. Super fantastic, really great designs as well. So let's have a look at some cards that has been made as well, because we've got some here that are made as they should be. Little beautiful little A6 there. Adding your gemstones in as well can really make this look extra fantastic. There's another one with the beautiful tags on. This one is so delicate with that gorgeous lace. I love the placement of this sentiment as well on that one. A happy birthday with a beautiful bee on there. And then this is another one where the cardstock's been cut into, added onto some of our brand new 2023 Adorable Scoreable. You can make larger cards in that way. Look how fancy this one is. So the one side has been added onto the mirror, and then the other one has been fussy cut out to make that border go the whole way around. That is absolutely incredible. I love that different look on there. It was yours, Kat, I can tell. We've got the bicycle there, just made really simply on the card blank with your handmade by you on the back. But then again, look how much you can transform this by just snipping into it, creating different layers. There we go, now you can see. And adding it onto a larger card blank. And you would never know that it came from a pad like this. So we can get super creative with all of this. Like I said before though, you can get some fantastic things within our pound shop that you can be using alongside this. And they're going to be things that we need, right? So let's have a look at some of them, because our white craft glue, this absolute beauty, it was £1.25, but it's now a pound, and I think this one bottle as well would probably help you make all of your 48 cards.
Yes.
Incredible. A pound, just a pound. Glue dots, £1.99. You're going to get 100 glue dots in this.
Wow.
This is just one sheet. But a pack of glue dots contain 100 glue dots in total, and you can get them for £1. I can promise you, because I've looked at this recently, you will not be able to get 100 glue dots for £1 anywhere else.
And they're so good outside of crafting as well.
Yes.
I've used them for putting posters up,
yeah,
and they don't take off any paint
or wallpaper or anything like that.
You've got banners over Christmas, decorations and things. There's so many uses for them.
They are just an essential to have at home, never mind in your crafting stash. Double-sided tape, 9mm width here, 33 meters. So again, with those border strips, say we use a meter on each, you're gonna have enough to make all of you won't even use a meter on each, because those, I want to say those border strips are probably about 25 centimeters.
Yeah.
So actually to be able to do 4 borders is a meter. So you're probably going to get the most out of it.
They're not even that. They're under 20.
They're under 20.
Like 19 and a half.
They're under 20 centimeters, your borders. So this is another absolute essential. £1. And then your foam pads, like we said earlier on, you can get these foam pads, 10 different packs for £8, but we've got them in our incredible different designs. So this one is our 1mm deep squares. You can also get those squares in 2mm deep. There are super small squares. Then we have for you our 12x12 squares. We've got our 24x12 sort of rectangles there. I think these are probably my favorite ones. We've got our super large strips for you. These ones are our 3. I want to say these ones, this one isn't on here. They are 5mm though in length. You can see it there. 5mm in length. Then you get our mixed strip, which I think is really good. These ones always fit around your frames as well. You get 2 different sizes in here, 3mm width, and you get a 2mm width as well. Really essential. We also have our circles for you. You can get those ones, just £1 a sheet. We've got our black foam pads as well, so anyone who likes making cards and you're going to be using our black stamping card to do that, then these are also a really handy thing to have around. All of them are £1, or you can mix and match and choose 10 for just £8, which I think is great if you have some of your favourites. So that is all of your essentials that are in the pound shop that you need to go with making these cards. Okay, Kat, over to you for a second demo.
Okay, so this time we are going to make that triangle easel card that we showed before, and I'm jumping back to the For Him collection because I absolutely love this one. So we're going to do exactly like we did before, and we're going to cut out our card base. And the only extra things we're adding in here is a 5x5 card blank, some gold mirri, and maybe a few gold gems. So even if you are extending them, you're using what's in your stash. You've not got to buy anything extra special. So I'm going to cut these down now. I'm going to use that score line as a guide. And these are going to be matte and layered onto 5x5 mirror mats. So I'm just going to make sure that the 3 notches under in both directions.
Lots of people were massively impressed by your 10-minute challenge, Kat.
Oh, thank you.
Viv says they are fantastic. Heather said, what beautiful cards. And Sheila says, that was brilliant, Kat.
Oh, glad you enjoyed it. My heart rate has just about come back down to normal.
There's lots of people egging you on over on YouTube as well, and was saying, go Kat, you can do it. Barbara says, amazing Kat, my heart was racing.
Oh, so was mine, Barbara.
I think we all were.
And that was including putting the adhesives on and things like that as well.
It takes time, all of that.
You could go through your pads and sit there and put all your tape on and your pads and stuff in advance, couldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's layer these up now. Back to my good old construction glue. And even when you're challenging yourself to use them in different ways, you can still make quick cards with them because everything's in there. You're not looking.
I mean, even adding folds into these cards so you can make fold backs. That's such a super simple technique. It takes a matter of seconds to add an extra scoreline in, but the effect that you're going to create on your card can be quite spectacular.
Yeah. So we have our 2 main panels there. So while they're drying, I'm going to bring in my card blank. And have we got a scoreboard?
Do you know what?
This one's
we did
all the
have
way
a
underway.
scoreboard. We don't have a tool though. Have you got a tool?
I've got a tool, that's fine.
I'll give you this one.
And
it's because the scoreboard from here is in the photography room. Because me and lovely Rebecca from the media team, we're doing something new and exciting.
Oh yes. So we're just going to do a diagonal fold there. So again, really, really simple, but you're going to get a really different effect for your card. So of course you could cut one of these down so it was a triangle as well if you wanted to do it that way. But the cardstock is so beautiful. I want to use every single inch of it. And the great thing about this is as well that this will work for every single 5x5 card that you've got in over all the collections.
Absolutely. It's just so fantastic, isn't it? I mean, there's something really great about crafting in this way.
There, so let's just line them up. And we've just got a little bit of an edge on this here, so I'm just going to trim that away. And then we get to the fun bit of decorating it all up. So I'm going to need some kind of stopper.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to use my happy birthday sentiment for that. It's fine where I've hid my foam pads.
They're such great sizes as well, aren't they?
They really are.
Even though you're making them super, super quick, they're not in any way going to sort of be overshadowed by maybe a card that someone's got from a shop. You still have that incredible handmade factor to it, and I think that really helps with that gorgeous sort of handmade for you sign that we have on all of the backs, which has space as well. If you do want to write like a name, or maybe you've got like a business sort of sign and you want to add that in, then you can pop that on as well.
You really can, and I think with my next demonstration as well, I'm going to turn it into and again, not bringing in anything other than mirroring a card blank, an 8x6 size card, so you can really make larger size cards out of them as well. Right, let me trim this so it's a little bit easier to work with. So I know I want this to go across my gap between my mirror, so I want to trim it down to 3 notches under the 5.
Oh, that's a good idea, while it's all stuck together.
Yeah, just makes it a little bit
more easier.
It does. So I think I'll go foam pads on 1.
Oh,
I don't know. Come on. No, I'm going to go tape. I'm going to stick them down because they're both going to go on this top portion, I think. And I can tuck them behind. And the other great thing we were saying yesterday, if you do stalls and you're somebody comes along and they're like, well, I want a card for this, but I can't see that you've got any out.
Yeah.
You could do it there and then.
Oh, 100%.
On your
100%. They can watch it being made.
Absolutely. What an amazing experience to offer. You just hand them the pad, ask them to pick it out.
Yeah. And it is the beauty of it as well, isn't it? And they're so small, like they're not going to take up any room either. So, you know, if you are crafting on the go, or you don't have much space in your house for crafting, I know a lot of us aren't lucky enough to have sort of like dedicated spaces for that, because life just gets in the way, doesn't it? So
it does.
These are perfect because they can fit on a bookshelf. You can put them in with all of your little books, and then when you want to get them out to craft, they don't take up a lot of space at all. So you can do it on the dining room table or even the coffee table. And I think it's great because they are so quick that you are going to get the younger generation joining in with this.
And that's it as well, because you get 2 of every design in the pack. Even if you are going to let them have a play with one, you know you've got one for yourself as well.
Some really, really fantastic designs as well. And still one more book for us to look through. We are not finished with all of these. For the Kids is coming up.
Oh,
some fantastic designs in here. I look at this instantly and I can pick a card for each of my 3 older nephews for sure. We have obsessions with all of the different characters in this
Something for everyone. Yeah. We're just going to finish it off with a couple of gold gems on these tags here. And then I do like when I've got a bit of a slanty sentiment, just doing a few gems going down there as well, just to highlight it.
Gems and ribbon add such a different look as well, don't they? So
they do.
That's another thing that we've all got in our stash that we can be replicating and adding different elements to our cards.
So there we go.
Oh, I love it.
So taking that really, really simple design and just transforming it into something else.
Isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. I love that topper set as well. It's one of my ultimate favourites. So let's have a look at our last one then, shall we? Quick cards for the kids, and this is super fun. We have the beautiful little bumblebee on this one. This is a 5x5 shape. You mean the world to me. Just for you, sending love and smiles. We've got the beautiful Noah's Ark image. This one is so fun. with all the animals. My sister and my brother in-law have been teaching Cove noises, so you can say to Cove now, Cove, what noise does a lion make? And he like repeats it. So his newest one is an elephant actually, but he can do the lion, he can do the monkey. So this one would be perfect for him because he could just make all of the crazy noises, and I absolutely love that one. Hello little one, so for new arrivals too, sent with love, and I hope your day is wild. Then we have the monster trucks. This one is so cool with the patterns, the designs, the colours. It's so fun. To the birthday boy, let's party monster style, and just for you on there, with the beautiful border strips. Then we've got the really sweet teddy bear, love you very much, for a special little girl and happy birthday. Then the koala, look how fun the koala is. Have a koality day. Let's celebrate and happy birthday. This one is so fun again with all the different colours in. Then we have one for the new arrivals, so bundle of joy, congratulations, welcome to the world, with the beautiful stork in there. And then this is just a favourite of mine, the dinosaurs. Absolutely love this one. You are dynamite, happy birthday, and have a awesome day. It was my oldest nephew Elliot's birthday the other week, so we went round for a party tea, and Caleb, my second oldest nephew, wanted to play dinosaurs, but his T-Rex had lost its tail. So we had to spend quite a while looking for this tail. And then Auntie Nat told him that the other T-Rex, the bigger T-Rex, had eaten the T-Rex's tail. Now that's something that you shouldn't tell a nearly 3-year-old, because they don't understand that concept yet. I found it quite hilarious. He did not. He was very sad that the dinosaur had eaten the other dinosaur's tail. But a really fun one there. And then you have the beautiful unicorn to finish off this selection. Have a magical day, birthday wishes handmade for you and for someone very special. The designs on here are absolutely stunning, and the card makes just show that off to a T, because whether you're just keeping it super simple with the border strips on there, whether we're going to add in some fantastic gemstones just to bring it up a bit. We've got some ribbon added on our dinosaur card here. We've got this very sweet one. Now this is perfect because literally just adding a touch of adorable scribble around the outside, using your card blank in a completely different way, gives it such a fun look. And I love this as well, extending it to a DL card, because we absolutely can do that, with the shapes that we've got included in here. So think outside the box with this one. Another one there with the unicorn on. We have a beautiful easel card that's been created by just adding this onto a 5x5. We've got sort of like a half front card, again just chopping this up, adding some mirri, recreating this, and then a beautiful easel card with some acetate, because again there are so many different opportunities for crafting away with this collection. I absolutely love it. So we've got time for one more demo, but before we get to it, I want to repeat this week's Win It Weekly question, because you can win our super storage caddy. 5 people are going to win one of these this week. All we want to know is where were fortune cookies invented? A, Berlin, B, Osaka, and C, San Francisco. So get your comments in to be in with a chance of winning this, because who doesn't love organising? Who doesn't love tidying things away? So like, share and comment for your chance to win. Okay, Kat, take it away.
Okay, so as promised, we are going to extend this kit, and I've gone with the beautiful dinosaurs that you were showing off before into an 8x6 card. So I'm starting by cutting my 8x8 down to a 10th fold. And because the foiling on this one is silver, I'm going to do myself a mat. Again, 8x6. I've done that. No, this one needs to be 8. My brain is still trying to get itself all back in gear after that first challenge. So, because this is a A6 size, we know we've got enough here to play with to get our 8x6 layer out of here. So I'm just going to come straight down, take it to the 6 that way, and then just trim this bottom. And then just make sure we are our 3 notches under the 8 in this direction. But it's very important that you keep hold of your scraps, because to extend our elements a little bit further, I am going to be using some of that card that's left over on our sheet. So there we go, that fits perfectly.
Remember, if you want to, and it is something just specifically that you would like to focus on, so men's cards or cards for kids, you can buy them all individually. If you're a Diamond member, they just come to £10.78 to be able to make 16 cards. But if you want to be able to make 46 cards, and you love absolutely all the pads we have on offer for you today, then you can get our incredible Ultimate Collection, which is just £26. So for an extra £16, you can be making 46 cards instead of 16. That's quite impressive.
So I've already chopped out my 2 little ribbon strips here that we are going to be using, if I can get hold of them, for decoration. But I also want to go in, and I'm using some of this beautiful green.
Oh, some of the off-cut?
Yeah.
That's clever.
Quite a bit.
Because you do have it.
It's there, and you know, again, it's absolutely going to match perfectly. So I'm just going to cut that to 1/4 inch, and then I've also got this piece in here, and I'm going to cut 2 more from this section. Hopefully I've got enough to do that. So I'm just going to trim off this silver border. And then another 1/4, line that up with that first line there. And 1 more. So what looks like absolutely like a tiny, tiny little bit of excess card, we've just got 3 really quite long extra pieces that we can use. So I'm going to go in with my skinny tape and just get some tape on these, and it's just going to help us fill up that larger card size that we've made. Oops. So one of these I am going to use to cover up that score line that we've got in the middle.
Yeah.
And then the others, we're just going to play around with these and the ribbon borders just to add some more decorative detail to the back of our card. So I'm just going to place this across, and then let me just trim it. And then the same with the other 2.
How do you know how much space to leave?
How much space?
To leave between your borders?
I don't know. It's just guessing. I know I want these to like sit in between. I'm going to be building like these details up.
Oh, okay.
So you could place them in and then just...
And then work it out from there.
Work it out from there. You know me, I do like a good little bit of just eyeballing.
Just going for it.
Go with the flow.
It'll all work out in the end.
Well, let's hope so. If not, there's always a gemstone we can cover it up with, I'm sure. Just fold that back right on the line and give it a trim. And then I'm going to come in and pop this down because I'm going to be tucking. I want to make the most of these ribbon strips as well. So I want to make sure if this is down, then I know exactly where to cut them. So I can use as much of them in 2 different places as possible. So we are going to pop this over in this corner here. So this one is going to go on the top, so let's just mark it so I know exactly where to cut and leave myself enough to play with at the bottom. And again,
you're getting really fancy, Kat.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just layering up.
This is always a challenge though, isn't it, sometimes, when you have border strips and you put them on, you cut into them, and then you wish you'd have like been clever and measured it so you could use it in this way a bit more.
Right.
A bit more clever.
So I'm just going to trim this down. This is going to look like it's peeking under here a little bit too much, but we are going to cover that up with something else shortly, so don't worry about that. And again, I'm just switching to the glue to pop these down so I can get them exactly where I want them. So just ignore that little ugly bit sticking out at the side there, because I'm going to cover that with a tag. And then we are going to take our raw and do exactly the same thing. This is going in this gap here. And I'm only just pushing it under that topper just a tiny little bit because
you want to get the most out.
I want to get the absolute most out of it, and I'm hoping to make this bit fit all the way across here shortly.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay. This is definitely making the most out of what you've got.
It is, isn't it? So again, I'm going to take the Handmade for You. And we're just going to play around so I know exactly where I can go with my cuts. Again, we just want that tucked over just the tiniest little bit. Mark. And it should. Should
all work out in the end.
Let's hope so.
It will do. If there's anyone I have faith in, it's you.
So pop that there. This one the other side. So it's just using a little bit of crafting trickery just to get the absolute maximum out of what you've got on your sheet. And we pop that over, and nobody
wow, that's so clever,
ever know. And then we're going to take our tags, and again we're going to use our glue with these.
Lots of people asking for one of these quick cards to be made for teenagers, so I'll definitely pass that on to Alan and Jen for when they're designing their next lot, because there's a lot of you asking for that, so it's definitely going to be something that people want to see. Hazel said, beautiful cards and ideas, Kat. And we have a comment that says, Kat, I watched your show yesterday on Hobby Maker. You were fantastic as always.
Oh, thank you.
Tammy has asked for, I would love a sentiment pad that works for couples, i.e. mum and dad, and an uncle, brother and sister-in-law. We'll add that to the team. We will add it to the list of requests, people. My favourite thing is to come out of here and annoy everyone.
Yes. So I've taken those tags and I've used some glue and just popped them under the bottom of that sentiment, so the topper, so we're bringing the interest down a little bit, and this is where it's covered that little corner that was coming out.
Yeah.
And I'm just taking the happy birthday and I've got that on with the foam pad, and then I might need to just, no, that should fit under fine. So it's just building all those interests with your different heights, putting some things over toppers, some things under toppers, just sliding them under. We finished that there, and then I think if I just go in with a couple of silver gems, you could go with your really cute greens and reds and blue colours in here, but I've got the silver to hand.
Oh yeah, you could pick out so many different colours of this, couldn't you?
Let's just add a few in. And you're making a much larger card, but you're not sacrificing everything. You're still making one card from it where you would have made one from the original, if you were just making your quick card. So your value of your pack is working out still exactly the same.
Yeah.
Meat and gems are falling out at the moment. There we go. So there, from your A6 card, we've got
Wow.
an 8x6. Ooh,
How
it's going on the one.
spectacular is that? So clever. So clever to really transform what you've been given and make something as spectacular as that. Demos today have been awesome, Kat. Congratulations on a fantastic array of demos. Everyone has absolutely loved them. That is all we have time for today. We're very busy here in the office with lots of exciting and new things, so we've got to get back to doing some actual work. But I'm going to be travelling down to Birmingham tonight, so I'm going to be on Hobby Maker from 6 a.m. tomorrow morning with our Miri Madness. Then I have a brand new Hobby Maker highlight that is launching at 7 a.m. So for a super early morning exclusive look at that, make sure you're watching. Then I'm going to be back at 1, 3 and 5. I'm there all day, people, so make sure you're tuned in. And joining me, we also might have the box mag on there too, which is really exciting. I always love demoing with the box mag, you get so much in there. And on Hobby Maker Hunky Dory TV, we are going to have Rebecca and Kat.
I was going to say, I'm in
You're
tomorrow.
back tomorrow.
I am.
I didn't think that was right, but it is right. We have some more inspiration with our pound shop, so make sure you're watching because that's going to be fun. Seeing what things you can make for £1. Always exciting. Have a lovely rest of your Wednesday and we'll see you all very soon.